Hello, I'm Tatiana, and today I will talk about the UPN's plight. The plight our university is going through is very complex and responds to several situations which develop simultaneously and generate different consequences in our conditions as students of public universities, but also in regards to the future of our nation. Some of the situations are the lack of funding to public universities, the cuts the government has made to science and technology, and the purpose the government has to conceive Ser Pilo Paga as a state policy. That is a central strategy for Colombian education. Mm, Now I want to explain what the UPN is living. Um, First of all, we lack the proper infrastructure because most of our buildings are old and are about to collapse. So when we get inside of them to receive classes, we are actually putting our lives in risk. Also, there are services such as students' welfare and cafeteria, which are doing their best to assist us with the low budget they have or they receive. But it's not enough because we are not receiving enough conditions and the the goods we need to study properly. Due to these inconveniences, every semester our university's fee is higher because we find ourselves in a position where we need to sponsor our own education when it should be the government giving the economic resources to public universities instead of giving them to institutions such as ICETEX. Um, Given this state of things, it is necessary for the UPN to take a political, well, well organized political position which will allow us to defend our right to demand the upbringing conditions we deserve. The basis of my view are our ability to produce new ideas and the objective consideration of others' needs and interests. Firstly, in our university, there are many students who have interesting ideas and suggestions that could partially solve the issues we have because they're feasible and they're thought to make a change. But a big part of those ideas cannot develop. They don't have the chance to be heard because we don't promote spaces of political discussion and reflection in our academic agenda. So the proposal is to design extracurricular activities and spaces where we can reflect the situation we are living inside the university, but in the country overall. On the other hand, we need to take a position, a political position, because the UPN as a community, an intellectual community which makes part of the country, has the right and the obligation to pronounce about the circumstances the education is going through in our country. That political positions should be planned, and our community should learn to take action in a very organized way, because we cannot just stop or have a strike in our academic activities without a previous consideration of the consequences and the further effects that they will have in our schedules and in our interests. If we don't do that, that could lead to a disorganized plan. It could lead to disorganized activities where people probably do not know what is happening, and maybe they won't attend because they are not well informed. Also, we have the risk that we don't get to create a conscience in enough people, and that we can affect our academic and labor commitments, such as attending to class and receiving tutorials, or the teachers will work and give their classes. And the conclusion we reach is that yes, we need to be politically active, but we need to plan the actions we're going to perform, because if we don't do that, it takes us to this semester where we affect ourselves more than the results we were able to get. That's it.